Is fear holding you back? Hey Spartans, it's Dr. L with Spartan Mind, your chief mind doc here. And today we're talking about fear. As a psychologist and a human being, I've noticed that fear gets in the way of us engaging in things that we want to engage in, but we're afraid of. And one of the reasons why fear gets in the way is because we often have this misbelief that the more intensely we feel fear, the less capacity we have to deal with what's in front of us. And that is not always the case. Yes, we can be afraid of something because we might not be very good at it, but we can also be afraid of things for reasons that are far beyond that, right? Irrational reasons, or reasons that have to do with things from our childhood or past. There's a whole lot of different reasons why fear exists, but not always, and usually not the case, is it because you cannot handle what is in front of you. I'll give you an example. Yesterday I gave a presentation and I was a little bit nervous, but I wouldn't say that I was afraid. But if I was afraid, one of the ways that fear might trip me up is because I would think that the more afraid I am of giving this presentation, the less well I'm going to do, when actually that's not the case. So I want you to think about that a little bit and start to kind of rumble with fear in your head. Think about what are the things that you're afraid of, and do you have a belief about your capacity to engage in those things because of the intensity of that fear? So is there something at work that maybe you're afraid of? Is there something in your relationships that you're afraid of? Are you afraid of doing a Spartan race? And then consider, am I not moving forward or engaging in whatever it is that's, in front of me because I'm afraid that the fear is related to my capacity completing that thing that's in front of me? So when you start to think about that and break down fear a little bit, you start to rumble with that belief, and then you can sort of begin to work through and shift away the fear and get right to the challenge itself. And that's how you conquer fear. If you like what you hear, spread the word. Tell your friends, subscribe and review on iTunes, or comment on YouTube. Then come tell us what you think. We're on Twitter at Spartan Up Pod or Instagram at Spartan Up Podcast.